I'm here at Living Legends Victoria, home of thoroughbred champions like Prince of Penzance and Apache Cat, and now the home of the very first standardbred champion in Sundons Gift. From 2006 to 2013, Bernie, as he's affectionately known, was rewriting the record books and taking trainer-driver Chris Lang's already impressive resume to a whole new level. Well, today we get them back together again to reflect on an incredible career.
Well, it's a big deal. Like it's not only for him and me, you know, for the whole industry. Coming here and seeing, you know, how they get looked after, and you know what a big deal it is just to be here. I can't believe it. I'm sort of shaking my head basically. So yeah, I'm loving it, and I'm sure he's going to love it more living here.
Well, what do you make of his new surroundings?
Well, it's brilliant. You know, he's got used to the kangaroos, but you know, he had a couple of looks, I believe, at Apache Cat. He thought it was paleface adios, I think, you know, when he saw him. But nah, he's settled in good. The facility's great. Like, you just couldn't ask for anything better for, you know, for his retirement years.
Well, Chris, we saw him race till he was 11. What's he been doing in retirement, and how old is he now?
Well, he's now 22 years old. You know, him and me, we're both starting to show our age a little bit, I think. But he stayed on the farm in the Gambie for a couple of years after he retired, but then when we sold up there, Nevin took him back to Perth, and he's been on very well looked after in Perth for about the last 10 years or so. So
can you explain the reaction when you saw him today?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not sure which one of us was more nervous, to be quite honest, because probably hasn't been in the cart for a lot of years, so it was a big deal for him today to come out here. And you know, there's a lot of people around, obviously, and you know, I think he's telling me he's done enough, but it was quite emotional, and I was a bit nervous, to tell you the truth. I don't know whether it was because he might have bucked or what, but yeah, he handled it well, as most standard breds do in the end.
For those who may not recall his illustrious career, just talk to how you reflect on his career and what he means to you.
Well, you know, he changed my life, obviously, when you get a horse like this. The fact that he came over and had issues and hadn't been able to win a race, and then within 18 months he became Australian Trotter of the Year. The journey we went on with Nevin, you know, he'd had his own issues, sort of personal issues in the background there. We developed a great rapport with each other and with the horse, I think. You know, the fact that he was sort of the underdog there, and then we won that Inter Dominion, then we got an invite to Sweden, and we went over there, and it was such a big deal to go over there. You know, we came back, and after he came back from Sweden, you sort of thought, oh well, maybe he's not going to be as good as he was, but as Just Believe sort of proven lately, they come back and they actually go better, you know. And he won his second Inter Dominion, and then we went to New Zealand and won the Rowe Cup. So he changed my life. I don't know what it would be like without him, but I'm sure glad he came into it.
Well, part of Living Legends is that he'll have visitors. People will come and see Sundons Gift now. What's one memory you hope that they remember as they're meeting him?
Well, I hope they were there the night I stood up in the sulky after he won the first Inter Dominion, because that's one of my best memories, the fact that he never took off and tipped me out of the cart or something. So he used to always make me look good, and he didn't let me down.
And just one final one, as a HRV or a harness racing participant, can you just talk to the Harness Racing Victoria Hero program, and obviously the welfare of the animal after the sport, and obviously the collaboration with Living Legends is a great one?
It is, and I mean, it's a very important aspect of the industry, is the fact that not only our heroes, but all of the horses in general are looked after. They're a great animal. Like, I've worked with them basically my whole life, and they're more than just a horse or whatever, you know, and especially horses like this, you love them, and it doesn't matter to some people, whether they win one race or whether they win 42 or whatever, it means a great deal to them, and it's good to know that they're getting looked after their career's over. And like, I know that it gives me a warm fuzzy feeling to think that good old Bernie's going to be here living, you know, hopefully for a lot more years, but for the rest of them, whatever they may be.
Well, Chris, it's really great to see you and Bernie back together again today.
Yeah, well, thank you, Ryan. It's special for me too, and of course, I'd like to say that I brought this carrot, but it's compliments of everyone here at Living Legends, and he obviously is enjoying it. You know, some people pull a rabbit out of their hat, but I got a carrot out of my back pocket. So there you go. Like I say, he's going to love it here, as we can see.
Well, Andrew, this is a first for Living Legends, a standard bred here. Just what does it mean for Sundons Gift to be a part of this wonderful fabric of post-career horse racing?
Yeah, well, look, it closes the circle, I think, is the simple way of looking at it. We've got the thoroughbreds, now we've got the standard breds, and look, it's time, it's past time. In fact, our chairman said exactly that to me, because we've nearly got it over the line a couple of times, but when I rung her and said to her about Sundons Gift, she said, just get it done. We've just got to get it done this time, so it's very, very special.
So can you explain the process? How did it come about?
Yeah, I guess it was with Andrew Pershin and Kima. We've been talking with them a little bit, and then Sundons Gift apparently just appeared, and they gave me a call and said, look, we've got an opportunity. And you know, once the door was open, we just, right, okay, we're in.
So give us a bit of an insight. How will he spend his days here?
Well, the typical day, you know, there'll be the horses are fed at 8 o'clock, and woba tide, you'll find with these old geldings, they settle in. If breakfast is 10 minutes late, you know, they'll be looking at their watch, say, come on, what's going on here today? Paddocks are cleaned, etc. 11 o'clock and 2 o'clock each day there's public tours, and they know when the public tour's on. There'll be carrots to be fed. There might be some private tours. We might have some special guests. So there's a lot going on. But you know, one of the other things, it's a bit like the seniors home as well. If there's anything a bit different, we've got some trucks coming in this afternoon to put some surface on our new arena, and I just know what the boys are going to be looking at. What's going on over there? What's this? And Beauty Generation down there, he saw Bernie up there in the cart, and he's going, what the heck is this? You know, Beauty Generation lived in high-rise in Hong Kong, and all of a sudden now he's seeing a harness horse. So lots of activity, plenty of interaction with people. That's really what would be.
Well, that's it. He's got some very famous friends here too, doesn't he? Who are some of his neighbours?
Well, we've got the Melbourne Cup horses, Prince of Penzance, Almandan. We've got next door as well, we've got Apache Cat. Brew's our senior citizen at 25, you know, the 2000 Melbourne Cup winner. So he's in some very good company. But you know, he holds his own. He's won multiple Group 1s. He's travelled the world, so he fits right into the class of horses we've got.
So how do we get people to come and see him? What's the process?
Well, the process is we're open 364 days a year. The only day we're closed is Christmas Day. You can book online, go to our website to book a tour. We've got public tours, we've got guided tours. We can have groups, so it's pretty straightforward. Or if you don't want to go online, if you're a bit computer adverse like I am, drop in, get your ticket, come and visit the horses.
So this is a very proud moment for harness racing to be part of this wonderful establishment. Is there room for others?
Oh, I think we've got to, you know, and I think that the other part is our Legends under saddle. Now we've got the sulky, we'll be a two-seater sulky, we'll be able to take some people there. We've already had some discussions about maybe some pony trots here during school holidays, etc. So I think the partnership is really just beginning.